morning, apart from it's not the morning. It is 2 minutes to 6 p.m. I just had a ginormous nap. I haven't been too well, I don't think. He's sick of me saying it, but I think I'm having a PCOS flare-up because I've just been feeling like this for weeks now, and it's the only thing I can really put it down to, especially as I've just got quite a few symptoms that I won't go into. I can't stay awake for a full day. I was up today at 8 a.m. and I went out to a GHD hair appointment, which is why I've actually got a little bit of a wave in my hair. It looks amazing. I'll leave the apps on screen, like the relevant app. The girl who did my hair, and then also the GHD app. They had a styling suite open at the Savoy because it's currently the BAFTAs this weekend. But my, right, listen to this. My invite for the BAFTAs must have got lost in the post. So I think it never turned up. That's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah, they were doing loads of people, like celebs, for the BAFTAs, and they just so kindly invited me along. And I'm obviously not going. I do have my last Fashion Week show tonight at 8 p.m. I woke up in that panic of like, oh my god, it's dark outside, if I missed it. I've actually been to so many and so many good ones this year. I've really enjoyed it. I found it quite scary because it's just something that's quite out of my depth, but nonetheless I have really enjoyed it, and I hope to go to more. I hope to go to them every single season, and it will become like second nature, and I'll start recognizing faces and maybe being a little bit more social there, because I feel like at the moment I just walk in and I'm like hello, and then sit down, watch the show and go, which is another thing I do quite like about it. Like, they're not necessarily such like social drinking events, so I can still get my really good night's sleep, and you can sort of cram a few in one day. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to get back to my normal life, filming videos, staying at home 24/7. That's what I'm good at. I also just picked up this ginormous Amazon order that I placed from my next door neighbor's house. First off, got rinse aid. I saw this rinse and shine aid, spotty glasses. You know when you've got kind of like specks, little watermarks on your glasses? I'm hoping this is gonna get rid of it. I got a dishwasher cleaner as well. I just saw it and I was like, I didn't even really know if my dishwasher needs cleaning, but maybe it does, who knows? We'll find out after I use this. I also got another one of these mobile phone lights because I actually left mine in my friend Josh's pocket when I went to the June premiere. Honestly, I feel like so much has happened, but I've obviously got a few social medias, and look, listen, this is why you should follow me on all of them, because then you get the scoop on everything. I can't show everything on every single social media, and I find being at events, like especially when I'm alone, I also don't have that much to say, which is why if I'm at a fashion show or I'm at a premiere or something, like I'll just take a few pictures, and all those looks, everything I get up to there, all the tea, that will all be on my Instagram. So if you are interested in like that aspect of my life and like what I'm wearing, what I'm seeing, everything, go even just have a stalk, like a picture whilst you're there if you want to. Maybe even send me a DM on Instagram saying you came from this video, and I'll like some of your pictures in return. Yeah, but anyway, my YouTube is definitely just like my stay at home, my normal life, my day-to-day routine, which you guys all seem to enjoy, which is honestly lovely. Anyway, enough bloody rambling. I got another one of these lights, thank god. And you know what, I'm actually going to attach this to my phone, not my phone, sorry, my camera right now, and you will see the difference and why I had to order another one. Like, I couldn't wait to see Josh again to get my one returned back to me. What is going on? You get the vibe, it's better quality. I think it needs a little bit of charging, honestly. Quite like the warm light. I'm way too pale to have that cool light on right now. I then got a couple bottles of Crease Release. I haven't had this stuff in ages. My friend Jim always bangs on about me. He's like, you've actually influenced me, because he bought this and he loves it and it is really good. Ooh, okay, this is quite exciting. So basically, I've shown you guys this before, but where I get ready downstairs in my dressing room, I literally just get ready on the windowsill, and all my makeup is just absolutely everywhere. And I like getting ready there, and it's annoying. Like, it sounds silly, but it's just, it's annoying to walk past and see all my makeup all over. I feel like it looks messy. It makes my house look messy to other people, and it's also annoying to put it all in a makeup bag and then put it all away again. I got 2 of these clear dividers, so I put my makeup brushes in there. And what's cool about these is you can take these bits out and like move them around. So yeah, as I said, I got 2 of those. What on earth is this? I have a sneaky suspicion it'll be another cleaning product. Yeah, okay. This is washing machine cleaner and it dissolves hair. More importantly, dog hair. Coming up to summer, all my dog mummies know our babies be molting that stuff out. I'm gonna put all this stuff away and then I will join you again when we're getting ready, and I'll show you the literal 10-minute makeup that I have been doing for every single show. Another reason I think that my ovaries are giving up on me is this situation. And if you think that this looks bad, I'm coming in here now to really quickly talk to you about something I feel like is really relevant for the next part of this video and what I'm going to be talking about. I don't need to reiterate it, but you guys are about to see my skin looking really terrible, like on the back of a huge PCOS flare up. And as you guys know, I am obsessed with my Skin and Me daily doser. This is basically a little bottle of customized to you and only you. The bottle actually will say your name on it. Oh, there we go. You go online and you take out a quiz. You go online and you take a quiz, like fill out a form, upload pictures of your skin, and you'll get sent a customized daily doser tailored specifically to you and your skin goals or your skin needs. And because you've got the photo, it's really good to like track your skin's progress, and you're also able to change your daily doser at any time if the ingredients aren't working for you, or even if through the year your skin changes, you want more hydration. But this is not all we're going to talk about today. I use this in the evenings, and for the mornings I am so excited about this product. This is the Skin and Me Brighten and Boost Calming Azelaic Acid Serum. It contains 10% azelaic acid complex, soothing peptides and antioxidants. Using these two in conjunction, I just want you to take a look at my skin now. I mean, it's by no means perfect, but when you see the next clip, I'm actually filming this clip after I filmed this entire video, and I've stuck so consistently to these 2 products in the space of a week. The results really speak for themselves. Like, I do not have any makeup on right now. I've put so many of my friends onto Skin and Me, and everyone I know who has used it is now a completely loyal customer. With this, you'll just take 3 to 4 drops of it in the morning before you put on your moisturiser, just after you've cleansed your face. Rub it all over, then go in with a moisturiser, and always use an SPF. Don't forget to use your SPF. Azelaic acid unclogs your pores and also helps fight spot causing bacteria on your skin, and we all hear about it, but your skin barrier antioxidants basically help to strengthen your skin barrier and will protect your skin against environmental stresses. Perfect if you're a city girl. Got a really exciting code for you, which is FLOSSIEGLOW. I'll have it on screen here. I'll also have all the information down in the description box below, which will get you your first daily doser for just $4.99, and also a free trial of the cleanser, the moisturizer, SPF, and this very special serum. If you are already a Skin and Me member, you can log into your account and press and click add to box to secure your free sample trial. Thank you so much to Skin and Me for partnering with me on this part of the video. You guys know how I feel about these products. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Sticking consistent to this stuff is so important. Anyway, back to the video. That is actually quite literally enough. I'm gonna get it sorted. I need to stop complaining. I need to go to the doctors, and I'm actually thinking I should, to be honest with you, invest, find a really good one, and get this shit sorted. And, like, a doctor that I can consistently go back to. There's no slander here, but I feel like we've all experienced it, especially women with like women related health issues. I mean, it took me long enough as it is to get a diagnosis via NHS, and most times when I go it's just like take an iron tablet, but I think I'd know if it was my iron levels. Do you know what I mean? Like, not one part of me feels right, and I just, yeah, like, I don't want to complain about it. No one likes to hear me complaining about it, but I do also feel like as a girl, especially when you've got these sort of issues, like even talking to other girls about it, like, I know they mean well, but they're like, oh, I get terrible periods. It's like, babe, this is the problem. I don't have them. But oh my god, I just go through hell and back like every day for about 3 weeks. It feels like I'm literally premenstrual, sorry, for about 3 weeks. A little vent over, and if you go through endo, PCOS, any sort of female hormone imbalances and stuff, girl, I feel you in your feelings and like frustrations with it. Completely valid. You're not lazy, you're not moany, you're not complaining, but at the same time, do something about it. It's something I never do. don't do something about it. But then I feel like I don't do anything about it because I always think it's going to be a waste of time from like my previous experiences trying to get something done about it. Like I actually just, like I just refuse to go on the pill after bad past experiences. I just wish there was like a medicine that would do something, and I'm sure there is, but I've never been given that option. Like I've just literally been halved out, and like even if I see like a natural healing person, they're just like, put yam cream in between your thighs. My mum once bought me this thing of yam cream to rub in between my legs. I'm all for natural medicines, but anyway, let's move on to a little bit of a lighter note. I have literally been going to most of these fashion shows with like hardly a scrap of makeup on my face. I've just been really focusing on my skin, to be honest, because it kind of needs it. You guys know I'm in my whole no makeup era. I want to achieve that model sculpted look, kind of the no makeup look. So I'm talking like cheekbones, really natural contour, and I've been obsessed with it. I literally love it, and it's been photographing so beautifully. That was the one thing that I was really skeptical of, was that in the photos I wasn't gonna look good, because I think typically people think you've got to wear more makeup in photos and stuff for it to like translate, look good. I feel like this makeup just really accentuates your features, and I'm also all about just trying to retain the shadows and then add like a slight bit of depth to them with like cooler toned products. I sound like I'm talking like I'm bloody Pat McGrath or something. I'm taking these 3 shades and mixed together. It's Buon Fresco, Warm Taupe, and Red Ochre from the Modern Renaissance palette, which is like, I don't know, like it's just such a throwback, isn't it? And it's so funny how I've started using it again. And I'm actually just darkening up the natural pigmentation around my eyes, and I also drag it up and really lightly tap it around my brow bone here. I mean, it makes such a subtle difference, but it just adds a little bit of that natural shadow. The foundations that I've used as well, these two mixed together, I'm obsessed. This is the Prada Reveal foundation. I so kindly got sent this in PR, and look, I don't know why I didn't have big expectations. Like I really was just like, a Prada foundation. I think because the packaging doesn't really say about like what it's going to do, the kind of finish it will leave. I was pretty so about it, but it is amazing. And the only reason that I mix it in with this one is because this one's a little bit more like yellowy toned, which I'd say my skin is. This one's a little bit pinky, and it's very light. If I'm like translucently pale, I will put this on, but most of the time I'll mix it with a bit of this. But if you don't have the budget for this, this does give a really similar effect. I will say with this one, make sure to use kind of like a gel creamy based moisturizer, because it isn't an oily thick foundation. Like it is quite thin, and if you use it with an oily moisturizer, it will separate, go funny on your skin. So I'm gonna bring this shadow brush onto the inner corners a little bit, and then also hollow out these bits of my eye. Once we've got this brush a little bit dirty, I've gone back into all 3 of those shades because this makes the most perfect nose contour. I've got like a really thin, slightly fluffy taper brush, and I pull this kind of face to like elongate my nose, and I'm just dragging it down the side like that, and I'll go back in with my finger, tap it out a little bit. I really want to try out the Victoria Beckham contour stick. I saw Jeffree Star talk about it. That's what the nose contour is like. I feel like it's more natural than using a bronzer. This is the Benefit Fire Queen. I'm pretty sure this is like a limited edition one, but I go in with Hoola, which obviously you can just buy. Anyway, I think all these things you maybe might be able to buy. And I use a Refi, I think these are called microfiber brushes. I can't remember, but you know the ones where the bristles are kind of like a bit pointy. I'll make an annoying face and carve out, and I also drag it a little bit down there. I'm also gonna bring that up around my forehead. This bronzer is quite nice because it's not too warm. It's like a good shade if you're pale. And then also I kind of like pinch the brush and go up into my hairline. Whilst I'm doing this as well, I've got my little makeup things in. So all the things I use, I'm picking up out of my makeup bag and then putting away in the thing. And it looks wonderfully organised. I'm now going to go in with this brush. I wish I had a little bit of a fluffier one, but they're all covered in bronzer. In fact, you know what? I feel like it shouldn't make too much of a difference. I'm going to take this kind of fluffy brush. From the same palette, I'm going to go in with some of this like pinky blush. This is called Starlet. It's a really nice kind of dusky rose. And I actually like place it kind of on top of the contour. And once again, dab it on. I feel like when you dab, you've got a little bit more control of the coverage. And then I'll also bring it up on the nose. Now I'm gonna take this high def brow pencil. This is from Revitalash actually. I'm only using this. It's a good brow pencil, but it's a little bit too light for my brows. I'm using this because they so kindly sent it to me. And I was like, guys, since I've had my LVL, I'm slacking on my lash serum. I also don't think it's something I'm gonna get again. It feels like as they're dropping, they just look shorter than they did before. These ones, like, they're tangled. They've taken a hit. Like, they look really short. I use that really nice long eyelashes. Like with the rest of the makeup, all I'm really doing with the brows is like extending them out. And I also focus on the inner corner, because the inner corner, the inner part of my brow, because it's quite sparse there and I feel like it needs a little bit of definition. And I'll also pencil it in a little bit further. I heard that makes your nose look a bit skinnier. Yeah, one of my exes once told me I had a short, wide nose. And you had a double chin, mate, but I never brought that up, did I? Another product that I really like, but I think, to be honest, I think it could be a little bit expired because it's starting to remove like the makeup. You know when cream products remove the creams that you've put on underneath? This is the Giorgio Armani A blush. It's in the shade 53. Comes on a little applicator like this. It's also gorge on the lips. It's like the nicest, oh my god, it's my teeth out. It's the nicest, rosiest colour. I literally just love it. If I've got time as well, I need to paint my nails. I've been turning up to every single show with these. So you can even see. Oh, terrible. The old me would never. Actually, do you know what? No. The old me would have nails out to here with about 8 still intact. But anyway, this blush, this is kind of what it looks like when you sheer it out. It's just beautiful. It's so gorgeous, and it's kind of a stain, so it actually, given I haven't, like, you can even see there because I had a bit of foundation on my hand, it's just a bit patchy. I feel like it doesn't mix with the current foundations I'm enjoying, but it's beautiful. I really like this. And also the Fenty Beauty Cream blushes. This one's very dark, but I love the shade. I think it's called Riri. It's like this but lighter. These are really nice. Use it on like a dense little brush, stamp it on. They've got like good colours. I feel like they've got trendy colours right now. I'm gonna take along whatever's left on a little angle brush I used the other night. I just like wing it up. Literally you can hardly even notice it, but it just adds a tiny little bit more definition to my lash line. Right, now I'm gonna go in with some setting spray, but I'm gonna avoid my eyes just because for my eyelashes don't curl as well when they've got setting spray on them because they're a bit wet. Oh, actually, I used to use this fan to dry off my setting sprays, and I got given this gorgeous fan at the Mithridat show, and they also must have sprayed some perfume on it because, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Talking of that show, I saw Kelly Rutherford there, which is pretty cool. She sat opposite me, so I watched all her stories back and I was in all the stories. Woo! There was also another actor there, but I am the most terrible person with names. Like, I literally had to search Gossip Girl Mum. Like, I will not know a single celebrity's name. I'm good with faces, but not name. Can't remember his name, but he's just been in that film with Paul Mescal, and he was the priest in Fleabag. That guy. He was there as well. And I know my mum and sister fancy him, so I sent them a picture, which I felt really bad taking a picture of him, but he didn't see me. He was in a conversation, so I didn't feel too bad. Now I'm just gonna go in and curl my eyelashes. I also grab the ends of my eyelashes and like pull them up a little bit more, because that's the bit that I really want to be up. I feel like that's the bit that changes, not changes, but just enhances, changes your eye shape. Oh. Like, do you see? The difference is honestly remarkable. Like, this eye just looks up, it looks elevated. This one looks like she's ready to go to bed, which well, she is. Oh my Christ. And then I don't actually wear any mascara. I'm literally gonna pop on a little bit of lip liner. Oh, that feels good. It's good for the soul, that. Tiny bit of lip liner. This shade is Hot Gossip. Oh, you know, I forgot I even had one of these. This is my favourite Charlotte Tilbury shade ever. I think because it matches my lip colour so perfectly. And that is me completely done. I love it. I literally love this makeup. I feel like it's so natural. I've still got like all the shadows on me and it looks great. Photographs great. Let me know if you try it out. Right, this is my outfit. As I said, it's literally just from ASOS, but to be honest, if you're looking for more affordable, I think it was like £100 or just under. And I would say it looks more expensive. It's gorgeous. It's got like a cutout here, so I feel like it's really figure flattering without being too skin orientated. Without being too revealing, basically. I have not got painted toenails, so I'm thinking I'm gonna whack on just these sparkly shoes with them. They look good with everything and I can't be bothered to like figure out nice big earrings and stuff to wear. I honestly need to go in 3 minutes. And shoes like this kind of act as jewellery a little bit. I'll tell myself that. I am looking forward to it now. As I said, it's my last show, so I'm just gonna try and enjoy it. I actually haven't been to any of the after parties this year just because, as I said before, like I've been so exhausted and so tired. I hate waking up and just wasting my day, especially when I feel like I've been cramming all my usual wacky bits like in between the shows and stuff going on, and also like I don't feel good in myself after I've been drinking and stuff. But as it is my last show, no, I shouldn't. I guess we'll see. Oh my god, I guess we'll see. Idiot. So I turned up to the hotel where the show is and I was like, god, it's bloody quiet out here. I didn't see anyone stood there. No photographers, nothing. So I was like, right, have I even got the right place? I do have the right place, but I'm pretty sure the show started at 8. I turned up at like 20 past. Usually they'll start like, basically usually it's put into my calendar for a time to turn up and then the show will start half an hour later. But I went onto their Instagram, they were live streaming the show. Another day, more Amazon parcels. I actually ended up going to that fashion after party, but it was in someone's hotel room. It was like the after party. It was in a friend of mine's hotel room, I'm pretty sure, and we all got kicked out after an hour because you're actually not allowed. Oh, you weren't allowed to throw parties in there, which to be honest, I feel like most people were expecting that to happen anyway. But regardless, I had a fun hour whilst I was there. I need to stop buying things on Amazon. I'm trying so hard to save my money. Like, I'm not buying blank street matches. I'm not doing any of that shit that just drains your bank account. But God forbid, go on Amazon at like 1 o'clock in the morning because oh my god, I just want everything. I got this refill of Isoclean. I've actually got some downstairs. This is the best brush cleaner ever, and I see it all over TikTok, and I probably should have got it from TikTok shop. I would have got a better price. But you literally just spray some of this on some kitchen towel or like a little towel that you can wash easily, sorry. Rub your brush into it and it doesn't lie, it literally will clean your brush fully in 60 seconds. But if you're doing makeup, artistry, it's fantastic. And because it's so alcohol based, your brushes don't stay wet afterwards, they're dry pretty much instantly afterwards. And then these are 2 face washes that I love to have in rotation if my skin is bad, which obviously it is quite bad now. These are great. I really need to paint my nails, but I actually got gifted some nail polishes, so maybe we can do that today. I miss my long acrylics, you guys, like my really crazy long acrylics, but I just know because I've honestly had them off for like, I don't know, 6 months now, I'd say. Longer than 6 months, I don't know. It would be such an adjustment getting them back, and I just don't know if I can be bothered for that period. And also, the world is my oyster when I have short nails, man. But then again, when I did have the long nails, like I could just score the nails along these boxes. They acted like little knives. Right, what is it here? Oh, I got a MacBook charger because I thought I didn't have any more, and I'm pretty sure I stood on my other one. But it turns out I do have some more, but it's always handy to have. I got a new dog lead for Bean because, oh my gosh, guys, I didn't tell you this, but I was out on a walk with her the other day, and the lead that she's had since she was a puppy just snapped. Like, snapped on the pavement. Now, look, I'm not the most confident with letting Ida off the lead. I do it sometimes in the parks, and she does come back. Like, she's got a technique where she comes back. If I crouch down on the floor, that's the only way she'll run back to me. But sometimes she's not responsive. Thank God this time she came back to me, but like my heart dropped out of my chest. Anyway, I've got like an old little short leather lead that I used to use when I was first walking her, but obviously I wanted to get an extendable one because it's nice for her to run. And this one had really good reviews on Amazon. This is actually one for a really heavy dog, so hopefully this time this bit won't snap. I then also got this. I saw this just in someone's TikTok. This is the Redken Extreme Length Shampoo. I'm pretty sure I have my hair dyed with Redken products. I used so many Redken products in the past. I love them. I think it's just nice to have like a ton of growthy shampoos. I don't know, I just like to change up my shampoo and conditioner. But yeah, I saw good things about this, so I picked that up. And then, ooh, this is so, like, this just screams 2 AM purchase, like things I do not need but I want. These came up and I've never ever seen these in my life. These are called Clean Skin Towels, and basically they are face towels that are like, are they single use? Don't know. Now I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna get cancelled if I'm using a face towel and then just throwing it away straight afterwards. Dry your face after cleansing. Pair with makeup remover to gently and effortlessly remove makeup. Wet and use to remove face mask, mist free. Wet and use with cleanser for gentle exfoliation. Maximize your clean towels use by cleaning your counter and sink before tossing. So yeah, you do have to throw these away. They're basically just supposed to be really good for like breakout prone skin, because apparently you can hold a lot of bacteria on your towels and stuff. I don't know, like the reviews were amazing, but I'll let you know. I actually haven't done my morning skincare yet, so maybe I'll use one of these. Good morning. Oh, wow. Thank you. That's so kind. Is that your stick? This is her favorite toy ever. She's able to like really get her teeth into it, and I think it's quite heavy as well, so it like wears her out. It's covered in fluff because the edges are so jagged from her chewing it just picks up any bit of fluff. My toxic tray is literally just picking up the camera. Anytime I have a meltdown, my face is so swollen, it kind of hurts. Obviously it's the next day. I literally didn't do anything yesterday. Well, I took some pictures of some clothes and got that up on my Vinted. Feeling so rubbish, and it's times like this that make being online a little bit more difficult. Not that it's like a difficult job, but when I'm here to vlog my days, it sort of just snowball effect, I guess. So if I'm not getting my vlogs up, like, you guys have no idea, uploading my life to YouTube, it literally feels like my purpose. Like, despite all the other cool things that I do, being back in the swing of doing my YouTube, like, really gives me purpose. I do also think this is the thing when you like live on your own, it's the best, it's the greatest, but when you're sad and you've got no one to talk to, like, it's so shit. It really is. I've just been talking to Byron. He's always the best to talk to, Byron and Josh, when I'm sad. But basically it's like a ripple effect, because obviously when I'm feeling like this, you know, it's hard to vlog, and I don't have anything crazy going on. I don't have any plans to see anyone or do anything. I don't want to really like be spending my money right now. I'm trying to save. I uploaded loads of stuff on my Vintage yesterday, which was good. That made me feel a little bit more productive. Ugh. You know that trend of like, I feel things so deeply. I feel things so deeply. Can't believe I'm relating my mental health to a fucking TikTok trend. That could not be more me. And it's so great, because the times I am so good, I'm so good, but at times I'm so bad, I'm so bad. I literally have no purpose to this clip other than apologies if it's been a bit shit, this is why. And I'm gonna try and pick it up for you. genuinely be if this camera falls and smashes. Balancing on my toilet, and when I say balancing, I mean quite literally balancing. And I brought you into my bathroom just for a change of scenery. Don't judge what I'm about to do, but really unhygienic. I don't know, and I don't really care because I had to whiten my teeth. And if you know, you know. When you whiten your teeth, you have to make sure all the moisture is off your teeth so that you get like the best whitening. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I ever actually told this story. I have so many stories to tell. When I was in like my weird depressive time of my life, I can now look back on them and kind of laugh. But yeah, basically ages ago I was booked in to get composite bonding on my teeth. I grind my teeth, you guys know that. That's why I get masseter Botox, and it's literally saved my life. I also used to struggle with something that made my enamel very thin. So my teeth over time, like obviously you can't see I've got whitening strips on, like they're very straight. I've always been very lucky with my teeth, this is the thing. And I used to have perfect teeth, so I feel like that's why my standard for my teeth now is so high. But I just don't like my teeth, I don't like my smile, like my top teeth. I get hate comments about this actually all the time. I always think it's such a weird thing to comment on. Like, always get people being like, why is she trying to do that thing where like she only talks with her bottom teeth? It's because my top teeth are now so short that only my bottom teeth show, and it's actually something I really don't like. So I wanted to get composite bonding to basically restore them back to how they used to look. I paid everything, like I paid silly amounts of money. I had this really good dentist from Harley Street. I did all the teeth whitening and everything, and as I said before, I was going through a really delicate time in my life, and I basically had a hygienist appointment booked in, as well as like this other appointment where they do little x-rays of your teeth so that they can do mock-ups and like show you what it's going to look like. So I had these two appointments back to back, and I didn't realize, but they sent out emails for like the separate appointments, so they'd like each be like an hour long or something. And I only saw one email, so I just put it in my calendar like for that time, if that makes sense. Anyway, I go along to the dentist and I've missed my first appointment because they sent two separate emails for each appointment. And I got so shouted at by the receptionist in the dentist office. I never went back. Like, it triggered me so much, and I was so scared, and as I said before, so delicate that time. I wouldn't do this anymore. I never went back, so I wasted I think over £3,000 on my teeth that I never got back. I got them whitened and that was it. And also, if you followed me for that time, I feel like I documented it on TikTok. The sensitivity I went through whitening my teeth, like you had to sleep with these trays in. They burnt like the surface layer off all my gums. Looking back, I feel like I must have been allergic because the pain that I was going through was not normal, like even aside from the sensitivity. And I couldn't hear car engines. I was living next to train tracks at the time, like it was my old flat in Vauxhall. I had like trains going past. I literally would cry because the noise of it was like someone scraping down a plate. Like there were so many niche noises that made me physically convulse and want to throw up because my teeth were so sensitive. I still toy with the idea of getting bonding, like composite edge bonding, but not to be a hater, I see so many people go for like natural looking teeth and they are not natural looking. And I am so scared of going and then completely regretting my decision and being left with like teeth I hate. Teeth are such a funny thing, and to be honest, I only notice it in YouTube videos. I feel like, honestly, making or filming YouTube videos, because there's no beauty filter on a camera, you know what I mean? Like, there's no teeth whitening effect like you can do on TikTok. You really are so critical of yourself, and like you've noticed things like the way you talk, or so many things will agitate you, and it's so silly. I bet none of you have ever even like given a second thought to my teeth, but I don't even know how the fuck we got onto that. Yeah, I'm using these teeth whitening strips. These are the Spotlight Oral Care whitening strips. I've actually worked with Spotlight in the past and I use these and I love them. They really, really work. They're so good. I lost my electric toothbrush they gave me, somehow. I really want one of those back. I should order one. Let's go to use one of those face towels and then remember I actually should be using these. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want a big, white, fluffy, normal towel. These kind of smell a little bit like doctors. Oh, my skin is looking flushed. Popping on some of my daily doser. Literally going up and sitting on the floor because I think that's what God wants from me today. This camera keeps slipping and sliding. This little bit of hair is back. And it's the pain of my life. Do I rip it out again? If you know, you know. I used to rip my baby hairs out with tweezers because someone once said that Kim Kardashian did it. I probably read that in some magazine that was based off no truth. So I used to do it and it's just come back with a vengeance. Like this is what I'm talking about. Why? Maybe it's sweet and endearing and I should learn to love it. Right, anyway, I'm gonna put on some fake tan. I'm gonna use the Bondi Sands self tanning foam in dark. I haven't used Bondi Sands in so long. I've been using rose and caramel if I do tan, but to be honest, since I had that Bondi Sands moisturiser I spoke to you guys about in my last video, I never fake tan just because I can do that so quickly, like before a night out, and I don't have the whole bed sheets faff, everything like that. But do you know what, it's nice to change things up once in a while. Plus this will last on my skin for like a week. Ooh, oh my god, I think this is a completely untouched bottle as well. It's still a bit of tape on it. I like to tan starting from my toes, like all the way up to my head. I think I might even put it on my face today. I know, risky, especially as my skin isn't the best. I do that because, let's be honest, like it gets stuck in your rolls if you bend over and tan. It just works the best for me. Let's do a transition. We haven't done this in ages. It's intense. I don't think I did a bad job considering I've been out of the game for a while. Face is one place it will always go a little bit patchy, so just trust the process. I am literally going above and beyond and I'm gonna do my hair curl hack. If you haven't watched my last video, basically what you do is you gather all the hair on the top of your head and then you just curl the sections. Oh my good god, this is girlhood. This right here, what the fuck is that? I actually had one of my best friends, Jacob, call me up today / this evening just for a chat and a catch up. It's so funny because it was exactly what I needed, just like a friend to call me so I didn't feel like, you know, like when you're just going through it a bit and you don't want to burden your friends with, I don't know, like whatever you're going through. I think especially when you're like feeling unsure about something or, but yeah, he literally just called and we just had a chat and we had like a giggle, and I really want to see him this weekend. I've actually messaged him about filming with me over this weekend. I don't know whether it will go in this vlog or be like a whole separate video on its own, but that will be really fun. I really want you guys to like see me and Jacob together. I feel like if you follow me on my other socials you will have seen us all together, and I know the whole internet has a hyperfixation that we are in a romantic relationship, but we are absolutely not, never have been, never will be. As cliche as it sounds, he's literally like my brother and he's just been such an amazing friend to me for so long. And I feel like, it sounds weird, but I feel like we really kind of go through life together. Like we go through really similar things at the same time, and I'm just really grateful for him. Do you know what I mean? I just had one of those moments today where I was like, oh, I'm just so grateful for my friends. I'm feeling so much better than I did when I woke up this morning, and don't get me wrong, like serious mental health problems are not cured by putting some fake tan on, curling your hair before you go to bed. And I also don't want to alarm anyone, like I'm fine, I'm just going through like a bit of a shit patch. I sat with my book all day. I actually finished my book. I was reading Eliza Clark's Penance book. She wrote Boy Parts, which I know was really popular and I raved to you guys about. Penance, I found it a hard read. Not as in like a hard read, but I found the contents of the book so upsetting, like really quite difficult. If you've read it, you'll understand. And I'm a true crime babe, like I've seen and heard it all, but I think because it was written so in the point of view of the girls, and so many of the stories like were so relatable to like things you go through in high school, and obviously the story is just so morbid and horrendous, I just found it really, really upsetting. Like it was a hard read, but nonetheless it was amazing. I feel like she's always got very current, I don't want to say on trend, that's the wrong word, but she's very clocked in to like our generation and all the problems of it. A lot of the book was based around social media, like kind of subcultures and the whole Tumblr subculture. I think subculture is the right word. Imagine it's not, that's really embarrassing. It was just very interesting, and as I said, it reminded me a lot of when I was growing up. So anyone is my age, 23? 23! I don't like that, I don't like that at all. And you're into horrifying books about teenage murder, and oh god, I actually can't even say, I feel like it will get the video demonetized. You will really enjoy it. It was a beefy old book, but I enjoyed every single page. Do you see that? That's skill. It's also been absolutely pissing it down all day today, like torrential rain, and Ida will not walk in the rain. Point blank, like just not happening. I've tried so many times and she just wants to be taken home. She's got the most gorgeous Barber waterproof coat, and even that isn't enough. Like she is just not a fan. So she also hasn't had a walk today, so I'm expecting right before bedtime she will be full of beans. I'll probably go up and play catch with her for like 30 minutes just to get some juice out of her. I cannot explain how grateful I am for that tiny girl and how much joy she brings into my life. Not gonna lie, I spent a lot of today crying. Dogs are so intelligent. Like she'll come jump on my chest and she always licks all the tears, or tries to. I'm not the biggest fan of her licking the entirety of my face. She'll try and lick all the tears off my face, and she just knows, like she hasn't left my side once all day today. She's just the best comfort and the best friend like I could ever ask for, and I'm just so grateful for her. I'm just feeling all the grateful energy, which is good. It's exactly what you should be focusing on when you're having a rough day. Time for the big reveal. I look insane. Let's see if I can curl my bangs. I usually use a straightener on them. That's not bad. That is not half bad. Why is this one extension not curled? I so desperately need my extensions redoing. When I wake up, hopefully this like should have dropped out a bit. It'll be a bit looser, a bit more beach wave, a bit more casual, babe. Maybe I'll even actually get dressed tomorrow. Not promising too much. I have just got off the phone with one of my best friends, Josh. He so kindly gave me a FaceTime. It was really nice. Like he always makes me giggle. I've also drank 2 big mugs of tea, and I actually put 2 different sleepy teas in here. One is the puka peace tea, and this, I realized it said it has ashwagandha in it, and I feel like everyone's going crazy over ashwagandha right now. And then the other one is from Bird and Blend. They actually have a shop near to me, and I popped in there one day and got their sleepy time tea. That tea is really nice. It's kind of sweet. It tastes ever so slightly marshmallowy, but it's really lovely and just like a hot drink before you go to bed. It's always nice. I also brought 2 books up to bed with me. Obviously, like this isn't a book. Well, it is a book, but it's a recipe book. I haven't been cooking as much. Like I've just been making salmon and eggs on toast, and I really love my cooking. I find it really enjoyable, and I want to go through this and boiled over a few pages of some salads I want to make, and then maybe I'll go out and get the ingredients tomorrow and make those. And then I also want to start this book, Yellow Face. It's supposed to be really good, and as I said before, I finished my other book, Penance, today, and I like to have a book on the go. Honestly, after reading a book, your mind is so quiet. If you're a get into bed and scroll on TikTok kind of person, that is a habit you really need to ditch. Not that I can tell you what to do with your life, but I'm telling you what to do with your life. Stop doing that. Reading just reduces the noise in my brain, and I'll put my book down and usually fall straight to sleep. I've struggled with my sleep for years and years and years, and reading is actually the only thing that has really helped me. I've got my gorgeous little poppet baby ready to snuggle down onto mummy's lap and go to sleep. Hey, I didn't end up getting dressed and going outside, and I actually took the weekend off vlogging, and I chilled and I recuperated, and I'm feeling all the more better for it. I never properly closed off my video, so I'm coming in to do it now. I want to apologize. It's like not, I don't feel like it's my best work, but nonetheless there were some nice moments, even if it was just me unboxing Amazon packages. I feel like that's all I really did. Not every week is going to be amazing, but I always want to get a video up for you guys. I'm already starting to feel a little bit better. I went on a huge great big walk in the sunshine today, and it really helped to clear my head, clear my mind. I love you all so much. Once again, we do it every single time. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Comments and thumbs up on my videos mean so much more than you guys will ever realize. It really keeps me motivated to keep going and keep posting videos and stay consistent. I think it probably is one of the hardest social medias to stay consistent with, but nonetheless, you guys know how much I love making videos for you, and it means the absolute world that you would sit through them and maybe even really enjoy them. I love you all so much. Once again, don't forget to check out Skin and Me if you are interested. I'll have all the information down below in the description box. I'll put my code on screen here again. Don't say I don't treat you. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next week with a very happy, positive vlog. Love you, bye.